Hey guys, welcome back to Animal Crossing Saturday morning, September 13th. Now this is earlier in the morning, about just after 10 a.m. This is post commentary. There will be live commentary in about 5 minutes or so. I'm just covering what happened in the morning and then jumping right into the afternoon. This probably should have been 2 parts, but it had been like one 5-minute video and one 25-minute video. So I'm like, heck, at this point, I'll just make it 30 because I have a separate video that I'm going to do later for all the things that happen after. This is like the day that I've played the most out of like the 2 weeks before this and since then. I had never played this much in a day since and hadn't to this point. So basically just a couple things here in the morning. A whole bunch of just this is kind of like one of the last days at the end of the 2 weeks here where I stopped starting to really show a lot of the daily tasks, but there's actually a lot of stuff that just happens on this day that's more than just daily things. So yeah. The fall sports season is almost here. Since my schedule doesn't allow me to participate, I expect all of you to pick up my slack, and that's from Pete. That's in another week or two. Again, this is like a month and a half old, and I apologize so much for being so slow at getting these out. I haven't I haven't played Animal Crossing in the last week. I got some catching up to do, and I haven't played in about a week. Midterms are starting up again. The little break that I had was so small, and I want to make a Minecraft video because a lot of my time during my little break between midterms I spent building some stuff, so I didn't get very productive with this. I just have not been very productive with YouTube, and I don't know what to do about YouTube anymore. I want to keep doing it for you guys, but it's been rough. So that's not why we're here. We're here to go meet our brand new neighbor, which is Gaston. Can't ever think of Tropical Storm Gaston every time you see Gaston and the disaster it brought to Virginia. But we have Gaston. He lives in like a castle tower, but it's like an evil lab. Like this fits very well in with like Halloween. He has a hamster. Well, I think I actually get the hamster's in a later video that I've recorded since, but just you can have a pet hamster, and to think that in New Leaf you can actually have hamster neighbors. And you are Mike. What kind of name is that? My name's Gaston. So are we through here, Moncho? Good. He's kind of a jerk. Yeah, actually, he's kind of a really big freaking jerk. It's kind of one of those people you never talk to ever. He's just that much of a jerk. Ever since I changed controllers, I've had more luck with the Money Rock. I get it a couple days in a row. Which was pretty good. Sahara comes in a couple days. I can't tell you if I'll be playing on the 15th or not. I don't remember if there's footage on Monday. I have absolutely no idea. I have so much footage. A lot of the footage I'm probably going to really be cutting down and just do a couple of videos with a couple days compressed, and I'm only going to show the couple big things just to save the time for me to record, because I don't have very much, like, I have time to, like, edit, but I don't have time to sit here and talk into a mic, just based on the roommate situation this year. Much different than last year. So, like, right now, this is a rare time for me to sit on an evening when I have my free time to, do this. Had a couple fossils on the beach. I love digging them up on the beach, and I love how they can spawn on the beach. I don't think, they can't spawn in New Leaf, but, and I like in Gamecube they've got one extra square down there. One extra square down by the water that the water actually like completely fills the hole when it washes up, versus the other games where they have one that's kind of like in the half. But I always like to think you're digging up plesiosaurus parts. Looks like we finally have run into our walker cicada, which is the only cicada that's out in September. Its call is rare, and it's a dying sound, like the sound of the dying summer. So we go ahead and grab that, and we'll go ahead and head into Nooks. Welcome. Dude, come in, have a look around. So ever since that lovely thing, I've been getting the lovely furniture, and actually since then, and I still do, I've been buying it all just for catalog purposes, and in case I build a second character that might want to actually collect it. Like a girl character. Maybe, who knows, maybe I want it in my house. And we'll sell some things, because we are at 90,000 bells, and we can sell some of this stuff that we've collected this morning. And that puts us over 100,000 bells. And that means we get a 30,000 bell bag because that's the biggest bell bag there are. There are not actually 99,000 bell bags like in the other games. Of course, there really is only 100, 1,000, 10,000. We have this like stunt growth tree that's just kind of here. I'm imagining it's going to get destroyed by Nook Way. We'll have to see. But that was there. It started to grow by Nook's Cranny, and then Nook's Cranny expanded to Nook and Go, and then it no longer lets it grow anymore. That, or it could have been stunted from the start, but trees have a little bit different physics in this game, and they're always been really strange to me. That's where you can place them. I know they fixed that in the other games where you would not get things like the trees would they would grow all the way or they would not grow at all, and then you would never be able to do that. We also have our pear tree that grew with the pear that I got from that balloon present the other day. And since I have 3 trees here and 3 pears, I'm going to go ahead and expand this. I'd like to have, for the winter time, to make some good bells, to have a pretty big fruit orchard up in this corner of town around Tom Nook's shop, since I don't have to go far to sell because you can't stack fruits in this game like in New Leaf. So it's only 5 trees and your pockets are full, and so you don't want to have to keep going all the way across town and run all the way back. So if you want to make a fruit orchard, figure out a way to fit it in your nooks, and if you want to, plant a bunch of trees, if you want to plant a bunch of trees that are fruits, plant, fruits that you aren't going to want to harvest, like your local fruit, or just even plain trees on the other side of town. So we'll go ahead and plant these again using the same trick as before. If you cut down a tree, dig up its stump, and in the hole that its stump was in, if you plant a sapling, it will grow for sure. It's guaranteed to grow. So in this case, that's now definitely going to grow, and so are these other ones. Now, if you cover up the hole, then you know that that's a live spot in town, so chances are the tree will grow. But again, it's not guaranteed, because some days, despite what it is, the tree just will not grow in itself. And since I have 100,000 bells in my pockets, before I jump to the live commentary where I come back later in the afternoon on this Saturday, we're going to go ahead and pay off our debt here to Pelly. We have 100,000 bells left on it from our medium expansion. It was like 148 or whatever. So we go ahead and pay all of this, and this is all I do for this time being. So I'm going to go ahead and cut here in just about 10 seconds, and we'll go to a live commentary section where we'll look at the rest of the stuff around town, head to the island, and wrap up. And then there'll be a part 2 to this journal, which will have even more stuff that was done overnight. Hey guys, I am back. It's about 3 o'clock. I've been playing for a few minutes before I realized I wasn't recording, but nothing happened. I literally just walked here. Gotta mail some letters, and I also gotta start saving some letters. That's what I'm gonna go ahead and do now. Oh, I forgot we gotta go talk to Nook. I need to make... Oh. Well, I forgot. This is something really interesting that can happen in the game. The letters are saved in a separate section on the memory card. Now, the memory card is like 51 blocks or whatever many blocks. There's like 1 free block to hold the present, the grab bag when you join the game, with like the 3 things. There's 1 block of memory card to hold NES save data, and then the rest is for the town. Now, I thought I erased everything on the memory card, but I guess I didn't. So I feel like sometimes if you erase everything on the memory card, it goes away. Like if it's a separate saved thing, maybe I totally overlooked it. Or maybe, yeah, I must have totally overlooked it. So this must all be from the last Let's Play. Yep, here are the e-reader cards. Oh yeah, this horrible paper. Yeah. Well, the nice thing is these are all kind of labeled already, and then okay, well, the bad news is I want to get rid of these all, unfortunately. Yeah, this is a little flashback to the last town. Yep, so unfortunately we're going to have to... I want to delete all of these to make room for the letters for this map. Because, okay, I did this weird thing where I've backed up the old town, so we can still go and see it, and I still have it. But I can't find my really big memory card. I have a really massive memory card that I had my other town on, and was going to make this one on, and has all of my GameCube save data on, but I can't find it. I think it's lost somewhere at house, or it's with my other couple GameCube things, like the GameCube cable, a couple things for my desk. So I'm a little confused about where that is, so I had to back up and take off the town off my Animal Crossing memory card to make room for this one. Which unfortunately means... Was this the first one from Mom? Okay, wow. Which basically means we'll have new e-reader cards to go here. We're going to be getting all of these that you see right here. I'll be doing that later. Tom Nook. These are just for the sales. Yeah, I keep the ones for the sales. Or the remodeling ones. Okay, yeah, he had a sale there on August 11th. Wow. I got... Oh, shoot. I got rid of one Tom Nook one. It was the one that told me he was close to remodeling. I accidentally deleted it. But I don't think that's too big of a deal. Oh, no, I didn't. It's right there. I think I got rid of the one that told me I had joined the HRA. No, I didn't. I deleted one that I realized I probably didn't want to delete. But I deleted it nonetheless. So once we get random letters, like from ordering stuff, I like to leave them in here. And then when I'll take out the actual important ones. But Nook... HRA, yeah, all those have presents in them, so I can't store them right now. Actually, nope, whoops. I keep the ones of, like, my biggest points. Yeah, look at that. That was the last house. Congratulations, you've earned 97,000 points. Because I got 70,000 points, that's when I got the house model. 100,000 points is, like, the fully upgraded house model. So, but otherwise, I just kept the ones that talked about the different themes, which is fine. So I was going to go through and like order and label all of these, but they're all kind of labeled already. So don't have anything for these two right now. I might keep one from like just special characters. Yeah, we'll do this one as a special. So like the museum, we'll get one from Jingle eventually. Just random little ones that don't really have too much of a place. That one, and then this was for... So we have two that don't have labels yet, and this was the overflow for home. Yes, it is. Okay, yeah, let's mail these in case we go find some more fossils. Because I found that one behind Nook, so maybe that was one of the ones I was missing. But that race today... There had been 1,500 kids on the course before we got on there, and it was pouring rain on the starting line. The cold front was like right coming through. The second half of the race, like the rain stopped, but it was so muddy. I mean, I was in the shower for like 20 minutes just scrubbing. It was kind of ridiculous, but that was good. Maybe my spikes I've had them since junior year of high school. They are really beat up after this race. This is like some of the good races I had back in the good old days of high school. Do we have a cockroach yet? Yes, we do. I'm pretty sure we do, yeah. There you are, little buddy. Alright, I'm basically going to go around and look for fossils and whatnot, and gyroids. So, when I go by and edit these to just make it easily, I usually work on, if I'm not talking, it probably wasn't important, and if I'm talking, it was important. And, there's no point for you guys to see this stuff anymore. Like the mailing of the letters and all this crap. So you'll probably won't be seeing that much anymore. Unless, of course, something important is happening. But otherwise, I'm going to go around town and get all this stuff. It's not going to be important, so we'll just cut back to that after. Oh, there's a whole party going on at the Wishing Well. Puck's all angry. Everybody's running away from him. Ah, there are 5 fossils a day. There are. The one I was missing was behind Tom Nook's. I don't think one of those was from the day before. I'm pretty confident it's not. I need to start sending Nosegay letters to get those paintings out of his house. I meant to look that up too. I got some stuff I want to look up and read in the guidebook before I do, but I need to do them soon. We're getting close to our 15 neighbors. We are getting close to that. We'll get that new bridge up. And then people will start moving away. Because Anacotti came in this afternoon. I think that was 13. If I counted correctly earlier. Alright. Let's go talk to Tom Nook about expanding my house. And then I think it'll be off to the island, I think. I want to buy the furniture in here as well, just to take to the island, so I've got a little bit of a batch. I'm not sure if I can do it with other items. I know furniture works the best, but I wonder if like gyroids and shirts work as well. I have to check on that. Now, to solve a... Oh, that's the wrong voice. That's Blather's voice. To solve this problem, our options are either to enlarge your room or add a basement. Which will it be? A basement, because a basement gives you a bunch of space. It's just where I can start putting junk I don't want in my house, and also it means the next loan is really, really cheap to get the large room upstairs. I see. Excellent choice. A basement it is. You'll have to pay for it, of course, or else I'll fill it up back with dirt. Whoa, I kid, just a little bit of kidding anyway. You can't see into the basement from the outside. It's great for the stuff you don't have room for, but still don't want to get rid of, yes? I myself have a basement. They're quite fun, if I might say so. You'll see soon. Are they fun, Nook? Are they fun? Oh my gosh, that's so expensive. I'm sorry, my voices are bad today. I'm too tired. I'm so tired. I have to work in a couple hours. I kind of like it. So we'll keep it. Even though it's not blue, we'll keep it. Put it in our basement. So these all go to the house. We never saw Wendell's thing. We'll go do that and mail those letters and we'll go to the island. I'll bring with me a pocket full of peaches as well. Let me see if I can look in here really quick about the island in the guidebook. I can't remember if I read on it or not already. Oh no, okay. It just says it's showing furniture and it says take your items and bury them there, then have them bury and pick them up and swap you with trade items with you. I'm looking at the list here, and I know there's one thing missing from this list, and that's baseball. Baseball and Warriors Woods are 2 NES games you can only get from the island. It doesn't include baseball on this list in the guidebook. But I'll read the rest of these details later. We'll make a flag later. But I do know that furniture will work, so we can try a couple other things, I guess. Yeah. We'll just, I guess I'll bring anything else I've got extra, but the furniture will be the best luck. I just need to note that when you feed him, don't feed him the fruit until after, because he'll swap the items out into the ground, but sometimes you might want him to drop like the last one he dug up or whatever, so... Oh, we got mail. So it's best to do it that way. Oh yeah, this is from the HRA. I was going to save this. Bring the soothing beauty of the sea into your home with the blue dresser, bookcase, bed, chair, table, bench, wardrobe, bureau, carpet, and wallpaper. I think of the blue theme. I don't typically think of the ocean, but okay. Oh yeah, we have more in here. Cool. Even more furniture. We have enough furniture for now. Since we don't have campers or igloo people right now, all this extra furniture is perfect to take to the island. This is the wall Wendell gave us. We'll just have to keep it for now. I don't think we're ever going to use this, but it's been cataloged and you can't order it. So for now, we're just going to store it. Actually, let me put this shirt in here. And then I'll drop this back here so you can't see it. Happy Room Academy won't like that, but that's fine. On the table here, let me put the cicada. I like evening cicadas, so hopefully we can get one at the island because we're kind of going towards the evening. But if not, at least we have something to make noise. So we can get now. Glass tabletop. I might actually want to bring that to the island. No, I'll keep it in here for now, but I like that table. I'm not sure what we'll use it for yet, but we'll keep it in here. Alright. Off to the island, where hopefully our normal trees have grown, and we'll be able to bring home at least one piece of the rare island furniture that'll eventually fill our island cabin. I wonder if the sea bass are out in town. I'll check that tonight. This might be like the last night we can fish in town without sea bass. Maybe they're back already. Who knows? Yay! They both grew. Unfortunately, the one we planted in this acre looks like it did not. So we might have to cut down a palm tree to plant one, unfortunately. So we at least have one in each acre for going back and forth, but this is a good start. Alright, first up, we gotta bury all of these pieces of furniture. So I gotta keep a system here. I'll probably just do a straight line, so I'll be able to see them on the Game Boy Advanced. Hopefully we can get some 30,000 bell bags this time. Be shocked if we didn't. I need to make it so these coconuts will drop nicely to the ground. Unfortunately, This might be a problem right here with these trees. I may have to cut this one down and move it. Can bring more flowers at a later date. Unfortunately, they don't keep breeding to make more like they do in the other versions. Flowers are very basic. Alright, well first up, I gotta leave him the shovel. I also want to leave him the bug net, just in case something floats by. And then I'll leave him the fishing rod, but I have a feeling that's just not gonna even get touched. Yeah, let's not deal with the fishing rod. That kind of messed us over last time. There we go. Dude, long ago, when I still had contact with my family, my grandfather told me an unnerving story. Like, he claimed to have dove into the sea, only to find this island is not anchored to anything at all. That means Knots is just floating around, dude. Ruthless, helpless, adrift in an uncaring world. Kinda like myself, actually. Anyway, do you think my grandfather was full of it, Mike? No, I never checked. I sink like a stone. So, this isn't like New Leaf where I can jump in and swim and go see if this is actually a floating island, but he says we're adrift. Although the island is always in the same location with the track we take by Cap'n, so this island isn't moving too much. Although it's always in the summer, so one would think that maybe it's not anchored. Maybe it does truly float around all around to stay during the summer and just Cap'n is magic. Although if you look in the ocean, it kind of looks like we're just a little floating thing. Be kind of weird. I do want to get palm trees in town, and we have a lot of fruit here today, so I'm just going to take... We have that one already. So I'm just going to take 2 coconuts back. That's enough to start actually growing some good stuff. The common butterflies, go away. See, you gotta like catch them. Oh no, maybe not. I'm not in the mood to go hunt bugs. This can be done later. I think we're ready to make some bells and hopefully at least get an island item. Without further ado, I'm going to head back to the island and I will be, or back to mainland, and I will be tuning in to you guys after I'm done, because you can't see anything that's on the Game Boy Advanced, unfortunately. And it's dark out and rainy today, so it's not like I can record with a lot of light just off the screen. So you'll get to see in a bit. Although the screen is bobbing. Is that my character and the entire island bobbing? Or is that Cap'n bobbing? Or are both of us bobbing together in the ocean waves? Maybe the island's floating. Oh, FPS drop. Ooh. Lag. There we go, back to normal. Yeah, just 2 manly men on a boat are we. Alright guys, I'm back about 15 minutes later. A couple things to note. When he was burying the stuff back in, when he was putting the stuff back in, like that he dug up, he put furniture in all of them but one. One of them he put in, it looked like a bell bag. I gave him a whole bunch of the fruit. I missed the flying present before I realized it was going by. It was already too late. Because I wasn't paying attention to it. But he did get all the fruit. It seems that the peaches took a really long time to get him up to a happy level, so he still enjoys them. It's not his least favorite fruit, but coconuts get him happier quicker than the peaches did. But he did eat them all. He never got like super happy, so I'm not sure if we'll have any 30,000 bell bags, even though I gave him a ton of fruit. So I think we need to find his favorite fruit, which I should have kept at least one pair to bring to go check. But alright, first up, let's dig all these up and see if we got anything special. Nope, just random item. Random item. So some of these items you can just get random items for your house. Other times we'll just reuse these random items again by doing the island trick one more time. Lovely chair. Didn't we have that? Did he not? Maybe he dug it up before and put it back in. Or maybe he skipped that one. It's possible he skipped it. Oh no, this one too. And this one was bells. 1,000 bells. Classic cabinet. Well, that was unfortunate. We didn't get anything special from that. I remember doing it before. Like, I would have like a dozen. I'd have a whole pocket full of stuff buried, and I would get like a couple. So it looks like I'm pretty sure I hit every hole, but I'm not quite doing it correctly. I need to go back online and find the whole explanation of the island, because the guidebook doesn't have it on the moods and stuff. So we'll take this back. I might want to put the cactus in my house. I might want the classic cabinet. But otherwise, we'll keep the items in anticipation for the next time we come back when there's more fruit. I mean, the items one you can keep doing, but it's not worth making a special trip until I get like a whole pocket full of stuff. 1,000 bells. 10,000 bells. So I don't think we got any 30,000 bells, because that was like the last tree he did, and he dropped one 10,000. So looks like unfortunately it looks like we might have to find his favorite fruit. For some reason I thought you could just get 30,000 bells by doing the island by itself, but apparently not. Ew. Maybe he just doesn't like peaches as much as I thought. Yeah, so we need his favorite fruit, because no, we got 10,000 bell bag. This is totally not worth it. I seem to just remember getting 30,000 bells and stuff. All these are probably 100. All of these. We should be fishing back at home instead of doing this. This is not effective. I'm not doing it quite right. Oh, he's clapping for me. It's a darner. Thanks, Yodel. Basically, right now I'm looking for the black ladybug and the common dragonfly. Really just the black ladybug and any cicadas on that tree. Go away. Or catch. That was a banded dragonfly! I almost could have caught it if I was running. That's basically what you have to do. You have to enter an acre at full speed. Oh, that stopped fluttering midair. That was funny. Enter an acre. They're a pain to catch. You have to be full speed running when you enter an acre, and you have to be going in the same vector that they are. And then you can catch it. I think what I'm gonna do is like, okay, in this acre, I'm gonna get rid of all of the. I'm gonna get rid of all of the flowers, so there's no flower bugs. And then I might plant one more of these normal trees, or at least cut it down so there's just the one tree and no flowers. So basically, there's that. And then on this side, I won't have a tree. I'll have like just flowers. Oh, there was another banded dragonfly. I wasn't even ready. There it is. Gotcha. I need to donate you. Nothing spawning on those trees. Oh, I need a common dragonfly. I need a common one. Maybe those aren't out on the island. I would have thought I would have seen them by now. Maybe not every summer bug is out on the island. I figured it was just like August, but just like from in town. So I could get everything, but maybe it's kind of limited. I swore I've seen cicadas on the island before. There's none spawning. Well, my conclusion is the sea bass are not out, and that means that tomorrow I'll probably do some more fishing a little bit later today, and then tomorrow for sure we'll pay off our debt again, which I think it's it's like 60,000 maybe. The debt 48,000, 58,000, something like that. So we'll be paying off the house nice and quick, and of course it'll start to get more difficult once the sea bass are back, which may be tomorrow, but at least tonight I should be able to make the money for that. Got music tonight, so I'll get that. But really, for the most part, everything you've seen me do today, you might not see again. Like, when I play, I record everything, whether or not it's my audio or not. But I basically record, like, just the screen in case something interesting happens. But otherwise, like, I'm just going to be playing. So, yeah. I will be just playing. I'll probably go to the island, maybe do that trick a couple more times, do some stuff for the neighbors. Again, it'll be stuff I record, but I don't know I'll have audio. Like, it'll be post commentary if anything interesting happens. But I'm going to go ahead and save. I guess we can go check this furniture real quick. We'll take those back to the island. Oh, I've got so much to edit. So terribly much to edit. But the recording is the easy part. Tornado Survival, all this stuff, the recording is the easy part. It's the editing and uploading that's hard, and it's a pain in the ass. And I'm just not motivated to do it. I've got that new program, like, I could make everything so nice and fancy, but it's, like, so much work. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.